They employees. We're talking about volunteer first responders, and right now small departments throughout the country are trying to figure out how the Affordable Care Act will affect them. 13 ABC Washington correspondent Lauren Adams tells us about their concerns and what lawmakers are doing about it.
They put themselves in harm's way to save their neighbors, and many of them do it on their own time, free of charge. Right now, volunteer fire companies across the country are trying to figure out if they'll have to provide medical insurance to their workers under the Affordable Care Act's employer mandate.
For us to have to put out money to support the insurance program for all of our volunteers would be a very harmful thing for our financial budget.
Lucian Lawson is president of the West Ridge Fire Department outside Erie, Pennsylvania. It's volunteer, along with 90% of fire departments across the United States. Lawson says money is already tight, and having to insure his volunteers could lead to cutting staff.
We'd rather not do that just to avoid the insurance program, but if it came to that, we probably would, and that would obviously hurt our responses to the calls.
Here's why Lawson and some lawmakers are so concerned. Right now, the IRS considers volunteer first responders to be employees for federal tax purposes. Now, if the IRS maintains that classification under the Affordable Care Act, many departments would be required to provide health insurance. But lawmakers here on Capitol Hill are trying to be proactive to avoid that situation.
The risk of this is just too great to leave it to chance of whether the IRS would make an interpretation or not.
Congressman Glenn Thompson was a volunteer firefighter for more than 20 years. He's co-sponsoring the Protecting Volunteer Firefighters and Emergency Responders Act, which would exempt volunteer departments across the country from providing health insurance.
These are volunteers serving their neighbors. These are not employees. We need to respect them. We need to support them. We cannot make their lives more difficult.
The House bill has bipartisan support, and there's also an identical bill in the Senate. Reporting in Washington, I'm Lauren Adams.